All right, we're gonna start in 5, 4. Yo, welcome back. You already know what it is. I'm Shaggy Dashwood. I'm here with DJ Cavi Slow.
Gang.
This is the Add Me to Your Playlist podcast. We're back at it again. Thank you for everybody that watched the last episode. But we got a new guest here. He's gonna go ahead and introduce himself real quick, bro. Go ahead and do that.
What's going on, y'all? It's Av Hamilton over here on the West Coast. Here over here fucking with my guys. Thank you guys for having me.
Oh yeah, appreciate you coming through. And we got a track playing right now, so go ahead and tell them a little bit more about the track you're listening to right now.
So this right here is called Ish Talk. This is one of my tracks I released a little earlier this year. I was getting off on a little freestyle, and I happened to catch a little vibe with this, and so I just put it down, you know.
I like this, real smooth in the background. That's real dope. Oh yeah. All right. So tell us a little bit more about yourself, like where you come from, what city you from.
So I'm originally from Hesperia, up in the high desert. Do you guys know where that's at?
Nah, I'm from up north.
Victorville area.
Yeah.
So
I don't know it. I'm from up north, so I don't know.
Gotcha.
He Bay Area.
Yeah, from the Bay Area. I've heard of Victorville, but
Yeah, so Victorville is like literally on your way to Las Vegas. If you were to come from LA, take the 210, you'll go up to 15. This little dry ass desert part.
Yeah, I feel it. Nah, it's cool.
You know,
is it like
Where the
San
houses
Bernardino?
are way cheaper.
Exactly. Everyone.
That's the valley.
It's
Is it the valley
It's
or is
not
it
really
Inland
the valley.
Empire?
It's the Inland Empire, yeah.
Inland Empire. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's cheaper up there. A lot of people migrate from LA to the high desert just because of the prices, and it's just a real chill.
You can actually get a house out there.
Exactly.
I feel you.
So.
I feel you on that one.
But yeah, I grew up with my mom up there, and my dad's from Inglewood out here in LA.
Okay.
And he moved to Pasadena when I was around 10.
Dope. Dope.
So when I left my mom's house when it was time around 18, I kind of lived on my own for a little bit, and then I moved out here to LA.
Okay, so
I've been back and forth my whole life, but I finally made it permanent.
okay, so now you out here full time.
Exactly.
That's what's up. That's dope.
Yeah, bro.
I feel it. Get out the nest. I feel it.
For real, I had to. I was like, you know, doing music, might as well be in LA, the mecca as far as the West Coast goes. You know.
That's why I'm here.
Exactly.
Same reason I'm 400 miles away from my hometown. It's just trying to get in anything music-wise, anything entertainment-wise. It's pretty much the place to be.
Facts, bro. Here for a reason.
Oh,
here
yeah.
to grind.
Okay, so tell us, so this is your first time on, so let's give everybody an idea of where it all started. So where'd your musical journey begin?
So I'm going to take it way back. So my musical journey really began when I was about 5. I kind of figured out, you know, that I had a voice. I think the first song I
sing?
Yeah, I sing.
Oh shit!
So I sing and rap, produce all my stuff, engineer all my stuff. So it started. I think I sang "If I Ain't Got You" by Alicia Keys.
Oh wow!
That's like my first memory.
Oh, so you can.
I can sing.
That's singing. Okay,
Yeah.
for sure. Cause but I hear when I hear other people, I call that singing. It's singing. It's not singing.
Oh yeah.
Singing is different from dudes who sang.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
My boy Soy Sauce right here can tell you.
Okay, for sure. Give him the mic. Nah.
My boy.
What's up with
Cavi, come get Cavi. Come get this one. Oh no, you. Oh, he could have did it. We're the host. You good? You can come get it. Nah, you the host, bro.
I'm tripping.
Artists don't lift fingers with us.
He ain't an artist though. Okay, here we go.
He part of the crew.
All right, let's go.
So
Does it work?
Let's check.
Here we go with the light. Knew I was gonna touch that shit.
Not the light though.
as soon as you touch the light, hold on. Technical difficulties. All right, welcome back. Technical difficulties. Had a couple lights fall down because Cavi want to bump shit, but.
My bad. It's the great.
But no, back into what we were saying. He's saying he can sing. He can actually sing, and his boy's about to confirm for us.
Yeah, exactly. My boy really got some voice in him. He got some crazy upcoming projects in R&B.
You feel me?
Nobody ready.
Oh man, hey, we ready for it. Whenever you drop that shit, let us know.
Absolutely. Y'all gonna be one of the first to know.
All right, so keep going. So you started like pretty young.
Right. So around 5 was when I really like started to sing. and that was really like the first thing that kind of I was like, it was planted, you know. I was a very self-aware person from a young age, but I didn't really tap into my musical skills until I started learning piano, which was like right after that.
Okay.
I got piano lessons from like age 5 to 10. After that, it was kind of just, I always had the piano next to me in my room. I was always drawing, just always trying to tap into my creative side.
Yeah.
And then really like through my teen years, I didn't really do much with music. I didn't think singing or rapping was cool. Partly because of
Man, you would have had, man, you could have been.
I know.
Man, you should have just did it. Because you could have had.
Well, it was partly because of me being raised on my mom's side with a very strict religion, and also because, you know, just when you're a teenager, you know, you think people are always looking at you or judging you and shit like that. When shit don't really matter.
I feel you on that. Yeah, I get it. I understand. I was always a kid that just didn't care.
Right.
Yeah, some of the shit I used to wear in high school, I'm like, damn, I really didn't care.
Right. Exactly.
But
so, like little things like that. But I was always, nonetheless, in high school, like I was always just the different one. Like if everyone was doing this thing, I'd always be over here. I was always wearing something different. And so, by the time I graduated at 18, it like clicked. You know, like all these little things that I've been doing my whole life, they're all based around music.
Yeah.
And just the creativity of it in general. So I was like, you know what? Let me just jump into it. And I started DJing. Right after graduation, I really kind of like used the momentum of the popularity, I guess you could say, I had in high school and moved that into DJing. So I just hit up some people.
That's the best way to do it.
You know?
Networking.
Especially in a small town.
Yeah, especially if you the only DJ in a small town.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh man.
So
the amount of stuff you could do,
right?
Money you could make.
Right. So that around 18 is when I really started taking music serious.
Okay.
I got my little Pioneer turntable, and then laptop and speakers, and I was like, let's make some money. So me and my team, we just started from scratch, and we were like, let's put some shit together. We got some pretty good parties going.
That's what's up. So tell me. So
yeah.
I heard you say you kind of stopped because of religion. What religion were you practicing, or are you still practicing?
So I used to be, not anymore, but my mom's side, very, very strict Jehovah's Witness.
Makes sense now.
Christianity.
Yeah,
you know?
that extreme version of it. Yeah,
very extreme. So that whole side, that's what they all study. So it was very unorthodox for me to really think about following a career in music. You know.
I don't know too much about it, but I've heard it's pretty strict.
It's pretty strict.
Like, is it true they don't celebrate birthdays? I've heard.
Yeah, they don't celebrate.
Okay, I thought that was a myth. Okay, because I thought there's like just some bullshit people make up. Like, we don't celebrate. They don't celebrate birthdays.
Yeah,
hey,
they
look,
don't.
It's very similar with the Islamic religion that I was brought in. You know what I'm saying? Same shit. Music wasn't allowed.
I couldn't even imagine.
No birthdays.
Yeah, I grew up Baptist. All black people. You know what? This hell is. It's hype.
The whole shit.
Sunday morning is a hype at our church. That shit is. Yeah, on God. People catching the Holy Ghost. Same ones catching the Holy Ghost.
Every time.
Every Sunday. Like, damn, they must love you to go.
the ghost got a crush.
Yeah, you already know you got the same people. It's funny. They be crying and shit. Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I still have
teach his
memories
own.
from my younger years back when I was, you know what I'm saying, with my grandma and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's usually the same lady. It's funny.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
funny every time.
Religion's deep. I know for a lot of people.
Hey, I always say teach his own. I don't have enough information to say it doesn't exist, and I don't have enough information to say it does. So I'm kind of just like,
It's really like, who knows? Like, who really can get down to the bottom
I live my
of
life
shit.
like it exists.
Right.
Just in case.
Right.
Just in case I get up there, and it just so happens to be there.
You're like, oh, okay. This is what they talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can kind of get I can squeeze my way in.
Right.
But yeah, that's what's up. So you stopped in high school and you started picking up later. So what was that moment that made you that just clicked, and it just like, this is something I could do?
I think it wasn't just one moment. It was like a series of moments. So I was kind of out on my own after I left my mom's house, and literally the only people I had with me at the time were my boy right here and one of our other guys.
Shout out to your boy. What's your
and-
Instagram? Shout it out.
Soy sauce is 2 Y's, bro.
There you go.
There we go. That's my man. And so, like we all, I don't know if I'm biased just because these are like my brothers, but we all have really good music taste. And every time we would link up, we would always either be listening to music, we'd be talking about rap, we'd be talking about hip hop, just especially me because I love music. It would just always be our conversations revolve around music. I also was working my ass off to just survive at the time because I owned an apartment with one of the
Hey,
homies.
bro, I know how it is.
You know, you feel me?
Yeah, like I live on my own too, so I know exactly how it is. Yeah.
So
Man.
at the time, you know, just working 14-hour days, shit like that, at a warehouse, and every day I would go in and I'd be like, dude, like there's this thing in the back of my head that like
I'm not supposed to be here.
I'm not supposed to be here. I need to be doing something creative to scratch that itch, you know?
I feel it.
And it was like every day I would go in, I'd be like, bro, like this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. So, and that's really like combined with the music conversation 24/7 and just going to work every day. It was like, dude, like something's got to fucking change.
Yeah.
And so that's really when it just clicked. I was like, nah, like music has always been something I know I should do. Let me just jump into it. I don't need anyone's permission, you know?
Yeah. Totally get it. I totally get it.
And that was that. So it started with DJing and then ended up really doing what I wanted to do was making my own songs. So the DJing helped me get into production. The production helped me to make my own songs. And then after that, it was just
one kind of just led into another,
Right.
like a trickle down effect.
Exactly. And
That's what's up.
I studied each craft to kind of help the other one, you know?
Yeah.
So
Well,
that
yeah,
was it.
you gotta. I feel like if you are gonna be a rapper, especially in hip hop, I feel you should at least understand all 5 elements. Pop quiz. What are all five elements
Damn.
The 5 elements of
hip hop? There's
hip hop.
5.
Shoot.
Who got it?
DJing.
That's 1.
Artistry. Or
Well, that's rapper. You got the
Rapper,
rapper.
okay.
Graffiti.
Producing.
Nope.
Not graffiti.
Huh?
Graffiti.
Graffiti.
Oh shoot! This is like the
Yeah,
pillars.
the 5 elements of hip hop.
Dang,
I always
I don't know
quiz.
this.
I always quiz. I gotta quiz people because they gotta. I feel like you gotta
That's-
know
yeah,
your history.
That's facts.
You
That's
gotta
good
know
for
your
me.
history. There's still 2. It's still 2. Y'all forgetting the break dances.
The
breakers.
break
Break dances.
yep.
Yeah.
DJ Cool Herc.
And you forgetting the last one.
Oh.
Flavor Flav. What was Flavor Flav's job in Public Enemy?
MC. Wait.
What was he? He's supposed to get everybody lit.
Hype man.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, so
That's the 5 elements of hip hop.
hype man, breakdancing, rapping,
Graffiti.
graffiti.
Then you have. Hold on. Name all yours again. I lost count. So you have your rap. You got the rapper,
Rapping,
hype man,
hype man,
DJ, graffiti, breakdancers.
breakdancing. That's facts.
There's the 5
From the
elements of
very
hip-hop.
jump.
Yep. It still happens to this day.
Listen, just watch the Get Down again.
But
That's
I be
about
watching.
it.
I be stuck on YouTube and I be watching dance like the dance videos.
Yeah.
Man, that should be. Hey, Asians that took over dance.
They did.
They be hitting that shit hard. That should be
For real.
crazy.
They be locking in. shit.
Or those French dudes. Those 2 twins. You know those I
I
forgot
don't
their
think I've
names.
seen them.
It's these French twins. They dance. They're fucking sick. But just dope.
Hard.
Oh, dope. Just dope. I
I
like
gotta check
watching
that
those. What is it? It's like a huge event every year. It's like the World of Dance,
World
and
of
they
Dance.
and they bring hella people in.
I've heard of that one.
That shit is so sick. We're gonna go there one day. We're gonna be there one day. We're
That's
gonna have a
wild.
booth there
With
one
it.
day.
Let me
That shit
know.
is sick.
I definitely gotta check that out.
Oh yeah. So let's keep it pushing. So what was the music scene like there, like in the Inland Empire? Like,
Oh man, the
What's it
music
like?
scene, like, it's honestly not much. Like, everyone listens to the same stuff they do, in California.
is
but,
it still like there's a lot of LA vibes still? Like,
well, when you say the IE, it's
I don't know what the
it's-
IE is, so
the
I'm kind of
IE
like.
I feel like the IE and the high desert are like 2 separate things. But
Okay,
it's
there's
considered the
high
inland
desert
empire.
is different from the Inland Empire.
This
Like,
is a whole different world we talking
but
about.
no, yeah, but this is how we figure it out. So
dope.
what's the Inland Empire?
So the inland empire is like Fontana, Rialto, Rancho, that whole area, which is like what 30 minutes from LA.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rialto. We got our homie Philly and Taylor from
Shout
Rialto.
out. Shout
We're gonna
out.
link y'all together. So that's
Absolutely.
Inland Empire. So what's
Now
high desert?
the high desert, that's what Victorville, Hesperia, Apple Valley, Phelan,
That's on top of the mountains.
literally
Is
on
that
top.
Indio?
Once you go
In-
up that huge
Indio high
ass-
desert?
Is Indio? I don't think so. So,
What's it called?
but it's like an hour. It's like another half hour from the IE. If you go
Okay.
past San Bernardino and go up, like literally.
I've been to
just go
San
straight up.
Bernardino.
So yeah, just go straight up that 15 freeway
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
ain't shit. Ain't
With
shit to do with
traffic,
San
it's gonna be
Bernardino.
a few hours.
Man, San Bernardino desert. That's a desert
Exactly.
city. Like,
And if you think that's desert, yeah, high desert.
yeah, that's no. Like, it was weird when I drove out there because I went from seeing city to just seeing nothing. So I'm just
Right.
like, and everything looks dry. It just looks
Right.
dry out there.
And that's to go back to your question. That's how the music scene is.
Oh, it's
out
dry.
there. It's
Okay,
dry.
because yeah, it just look. I don't mean like it looks boring. It literally looks dried out there. Like,
Right.
Like everything just been sitting in the sun for too long.
Yeah, bro. It probably gets the hottest up there, in LA on a given day for sure. But as like literally, bro, as far as like the nightlife, activity up there, like it's just regular. Like people, they go to their 9 to 5s and shit. It's cool. Like the high schools, all the high schools know each other.
That's dope.
Like everything's real tight knit. There's one mall.
Oh man, I
So-
can already. I knew that could be some trouble because I knew
I've been there.
when I went to school. We,
I've been
yeah,
there.
some
Trouble.
get
You
some
might-
trouble
you might-
at the mall.
You might see
Oh,
a few
y'all wanna-
people you know regular.
Fuck that school. Fuck y'all. Fuck
Exactly,
y'all.
bro.
We'll see you at the mall, nigga.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
They start fighting at.
That's how
man.
shit is.
It's
With
That's-
females, everything, bro. You might see.
everybody knows each other. You guys, man, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, so, but between that and how the music scene was, it's like it can only go to a certain extent,
Yeah.
So that's really how it was up there. That's my roots though. I can't deny that. But
All right. So since you've been out here in LA, what you been getting popping off like?
man, this last year been pretty fun. I went to the 1500 Sound Academy.
Dope.
Got my
Shout out to
chops up.
1500.
Shout out
Yo,
1500. You feel
listen.
me?
What's that?
So it's this band.
Huh?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It started out as a band, kind of like in the early 2000s.
Okay.
They have a lot of Nipsey Hussle's production credits.
Oh, I think I know you're talking about. Remember that show? What's that show on Netflix?
I found out about them.
Remember that show on Netflix, the
through
competition?
Rhythm and Flow.
Yeah, I think they talked to Nipsey
Yeah.
while he was sitting, while he
Yep.
was at the thing.
He was
Okay,
at
for
the-
sure.
yep.
Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, for sure.
So they started as a band. Lawrence Dobson, Brody, just everyone from that little area in Crenshaw. They all grew up together. James Fauneroy included, and they ended up making a school. It opened in 2019, so it's still fairly new. And I went there at the beginning of the year to just kind of understand the business of music and understand branding and everything. Really solidify my place.
Yeah.
That was really like the first thing I did when I got out here. So that way I knew how to move right and make good connections,
Yeah, exactly.
So within a year, it's been crazy, meeting a lot of new people, meeting producers. One of my good friends now is a producer I met at the school.
Dope.
And so, between that and then ended up working in Hollywood at a studio. And, it's just
Just been doing that ever since?
yeah, continuous going up, bro. Like
That's
literally,
what's
I feel like the luckiest person to come out here and really make the moves that I did in just a year.
It's not luck, bro. It's hustle.
Exactly.
All the opportunities are out here for everybody.
Facts.
They're all out here. I
100.
explain to other people, excuse me, but like I have other friends that have shows and they're wondering how I get artists to come on the show.
Hustle.
Literally cold calls. Cold messaging on DM, like,
Can never go wrong with a
yeah.
cold call.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Shaggy. I have this show. If you'd love to, if you come on, no red tape, no hoops, just give us a date. And most of the time, it's like, yeah, let's do it.
Pull up.
Most of the time, like, it's how it works, just word of mouth. One artist comes on, then all his homies see him on, so now they want to come on. Like,
Right.
yeah, and we're grateful to be. We're booked all the way to December, to the middle of December right now.
Fire.
Yeah.
It's
We
straight hustle.
appreciate everybody who comes on. Appreciate everybody. The goal is to hit 100. I'm trying to hit at least 50 by the end of the month.
That's fire.
At least 50 episodes. And every year we gotta do at least 50.
Yep.
And it's been a cool little journey. We get to meet artists like you. We get
Facts.
to link up with everybody. We try to make it to all events, but shit, we're normal 9 to 5 people too.
Right.
So we try to get to as many as we can.
Right.
But it's just a grind.
It's a grind, like everything, bro. You
And
gotta
believe
start.
me, out of like 20 people I hit, maybe like 5 people hit me back. but that's the game.
That's how it goes, you know.
It's a numbers game, man.
It's all a numbers game.
Right.
All a numbers game. But sooner or later, when they start seeing other people, because people start thinking, you're like, people around them will start being on the show.
Right.
Then eventually they're like, since you showed everybody else love, I might as well jump on the shit too.
Right. Might as well ride the wave.
Might as well. We're here. We might as well.
Right.
Well, okay. So let's talk more about your music style. So if you, what's some of, if you have to look deep into your music style, who can you say is a big influence on your style?
I like this question.
Because as much as everybody tries to say they are original, we are too deep into hip hop for anything to be new now.
Right. People, you know, you get influences
Yeah,
no matter if you're trying or not.
It's natural.
You know.
Yeah.
I would say, as far as who I listened to coming up, a little bit of Erykah Badu,
Okay.
a little bit of Anderson .Paak,
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar, and definitely throwing some Earth, Wind, and Fire in there.
Oh, okay. I like that
You
one.
know, gotta have that soul.
The
Oh, yeah.
He's part of the groovy mind right section.
The groovy.
Yep.
That's where it's at.
Bless you. Excuse me.
Thank you. Excuse me. I'll edit that out. But that's dope. It's dope that you got it. You also going back to the roots of it.
You got to.
Yeah, because people have to don't. I think a lot of people don't know that a lot of hip hop was inspired by a lot of funk. I'm from the Bay Area, so funk is huge in the Bay Area.
Right.
That's the motherland right there.
Right.
You have Bootsy Collins. You got a bunch of dudes that come out of the Bay Area funk scene. And then if you do your homework, you'll realize a lot of those G-Funk dudes, they say a lot of their inspiration was Earth, Wind, and Fire,
Right.
the OJs. Like they on the music their parents
Right.
had them listening to.
Right.
And then just keeps on going and keeps on going and keeps on going. Then isn't Ty Dolla $ign's dad, wasn't his dad in Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Something like that.
That's why he knows how to play so many instruments
Right.
and stuff.
Yeah.
People don't realize Ty Dolla $ign's a musician.
He really is.
Oh man, he just gone live randomly playing guitar and shit.
He's a
And-
musician.
And he engineers
Dude.
himself too.
Yeah, he's
Like-
a real musician,
Crazy.
and people got to respect that more. And we need more artists that's got that. Like I love Anderson .Paak. I love what him and Bruno Mars is doing.
Right. So Sonic.
Man,
Oh yeah, this is funny. Watching the music videos are funny because they.
Bro, like they get in characters so good, and it's
Yeah.
like, dude, like it's legit watching like a '70s throwback.
Yeah, and Bruno Mars looking more like Chico DeBarge by
Right.
the day.
You got the perm in and shit.
Yeah,
The Jerry Juice.
his shit already curly.
I live for that shit, man.
Oh yeah, DJ
So
Cavity
got the
Slow.
silk
He's
on.
that's
That's
AKA
just
he'll DJ your grandmama party.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Hey,
That's
funny.
how he is. Okay, so I gotta ask for the top 5.
Top 5 today or all time?
We do both. We can start off with right now.
Right now. I actually made a list.
Oh, you did?
I did make a list.
What? Oh shit!
Because-
First ever rapper to come prepared.
Prepared.
Yeah,
You feel me?
he came prepared with his.
Let me pull this shit up real quick.
Oh man, it's been a long day. Long day.
For real.
That traffic. That traffic.
Dude, all day.
Dude.
All day.
No, I can't
I
stand
tried
this
to take the
traffic.
405 route back over here from Torrance, nigga. That shit was
My job.
ass.
Oh man, my job has me driving. My girl understands. Cause I call her when I'm in traffic. It doesn't stop. It could be like 10 o'clock at night.
You know what I hate is when this has happened to me so much recently, but when you get on the freeway and you're like, all right, I'm catching the end of the traffic. It slowly starts increasing up and up. You look at your maps, goes up 5 minutes, 10 minutes,
Oh
15
man.
minutes, 20
Or
minutes.
what irks my nerves is how nosy people are. If there's a car crash, that's the main reason why we're stopped, because people are slowing down to
Right.
fucking look at it. I'm like, just mind your business and just
And
go.
that's the reason why the traffic jam is not even an
Or
accident.
not. I have a theory.
Okay.
And I feel like it's just me. I feel like not the record, but the radio stations, they hire drivers to slow shit down, so we got to listen to the fucking radio.
That's a very good theory.
Interesting.
Because who listens to the radio now?
That's
true.
That's a good point.
It's crazy.
I
Huh.
think there's some truth in that.
That's because I feel it only happens at a certain time is when everybody's on the road.
Right.
And then you ever notice when you're driving, there's no crashes, but it's just stuck right here. Then you go past it, then all of a sudden it's clear.
Right.
And for the life of me, I can't figure out.
Niggas was just slow.
Yeah, why were we just sitting in that
Everyone
pack
was just
together?
chilling.
It's like a bunch of sheep, just all stuck together,
Right.
and then we reach a spot and it just
All right, let's drive.
Yeah, I don't get that shit, dude. It fucking slows me down
That
so
shit is
bad.
wild, bro. At that
So
point,
you're-
I'm in the carpool lane. Fuck that shit.
Right.
I ain't got tinted windows. I'm in a fishbowl. They gonna see me.
They gonna look in.
Yeah, they gonna look at me. I can. Ain't no kid in there. Ain't nothing in there. I'm gonna get ticketed. Whoop whoop.
Just starts keeping
All
some
right, so
blankets in there and shit.
I see you got it ready. So the
So-
top 5 all time. First,
Top
right now.
top 5 of right now.
Right now. Don't gotta be any particular order, so nobody gets offended.
So top 5 artists of right now. Av Hamilton. I got.
You're funny. You're funny for that one. Okay.
I was
I'll
gonna,
take that
no,
one.
no, I wasn't gonna put me though. I'm just saying this is me, just me. So I got Kendrick Lamar,
Okay.
JID,
Okay.
Chris Brown,
Okay. I like that one.
Young Thug,
That was a surprise. That's a surprise. That was a surprise right there.
and J. Cole.
Okay, I like
You
that.
feel me?
I like that.
Yo, he has an open ear.
I like that.
shit.
It's not. It's not the same. It's all different styles.
It's
I
all
like
different. You feel me?
I
And
like
from
that.
different sides.
that. Yeah, different
of-
sides of the country.
you know?
Yeah, different flavors.
When I initially made this list, it was like unconsciously, it was all West Coast, just cause like
yeah, I
that's
feel
natural.
it. Mine's unconscious, but it's biased as hell. That's just me. Mine's a lot of West Coast.
And let me explain too. So Kendrick Lamar, I've always been a Kendrick Lamar fan.
Hmm.
So, you know,
Even you've been a K Dot.
I've been a K
Since
Dot.
K-Dot? Okay.
Yep. Since K Dot. Just cause he's literally one of the best rappers of all time, like hands down, and his storytelling is unlike anyone else. Like, so gotta go with Kendrick. JID, his lyricism is
Jay
unbelievable.
got so many different flows.
Bruh.
he like, dude.
Him and Smino
He
got
ain't
so many
human.
different flows.
Right. Like I watched the interview with JID, and he was talking about how like when he barely started rapping at like 22, and he like legit was writing so much. He would have like notebooks filled up, writing on walls,
It's
writing on
obsessive.
just
Yeah.
fucking obsessive every day in
Obsessive.
his room, just going crazy and shit. And you can hear the work ethic in his songs that come out.
Cause you see
know?
the progress throughout all of it. Yeah.
Right. So like I respect the shit out of JID.
That's
his
all the
lyricism.
Dreamville camp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the Dreamville documentary on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hard.
If you haven't seen that, for sure watch that one.
Oh, there's a documentary about Dreamville.
It's the documentary, and then they have like the anniversary. It's like a 10-minute
Okay.
episode, and it shows.
Where's it
It
on?
was before. It was before
It's
they
on
dropped the
YouTube?
album.
It's on
It's
YouTube.
on YouTube. It's free.
Oh, for sure.
So,
Definitely gonna
I
look
think
at
it's
that.
on J. Cole's account. Or some shit.
All right. So, Kendrick,
then-
Jid.
And then for
Does he? I feel like, can I say Jid or do I have to say G.I.D.? I feel like he says it in his music. He calls himself Jid or Jiddy.
I think his friends call him Jid. I think that's what it is.
Okay,
But
so
like
I'm
it's
like-
officially JID. You know.
I like
Shit
Jid.
Like that.
Jid's dope.
Just hard.
Jiddy.
Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga.
He can
No
be
one's gonna
P
be
Jiddy. Think about it. He can be P Jiddy.
You know,
Come up with
it's
a different bunch of monikers.
Never been shit, never had shit, never knew shit.
Hey, he hard. That whole Dreamville camp is hard.
Yeah, they all.
J. Cole definitely know what he's doing.
Hardest
Listen, I
working
appreciate
nigga.
them having Buddy on there. I'm a big fan of Buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
Shuffle
Buddy
on
been
Central,
killing it.
still on
Buddy
rotation.
been doing the West Coast shit for a minute.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so we got those two. Who's next?
And then I put Chris Brown on because,
That's our generation, Michael Jackson.
you know, exactly. I don't even have to say anything. Like
Yep.
Chris Brown's Chris Brown. Young Thug.
I'm not a big fan, but I've watched a couple things
I
about
wasn't
him.
either. I wasn't either. That's
But
the
he's definitely like the godfather of the sound we're getting right
thing.
now.
Yeah, definitely, and he's very consistent. I fuck with rappers who are consistent and like just his presence in the culture. I think is very.
I feel it. I
eminent,
like a
you
lot
know?
of things about him, except the way he dresses.
Yeah, you know.
He went the Prince route. I get it. He went the
Right.
Prince route. The androgynous. I get it. I feel it.
he's doing his thing. To each his own.
And that just lets you know that you could be a rapper and do whatever you want.
And that's why I got him on the list, cause like, legit, you don't see anyone else doing the
Teach his own.
groundbreaking, edgy shit he's doing. You know.
Nah, he just recycling what Prince did. Prince
Yeah,
did
that's
for
true.
for R&B. That's all.
I think it's our culture that's like,
Just not used to it.
yeah, just not used to it.
Yeah, I've always seen it too. Like if you like Prince and you like Michael Jackson, you're fine with dudes dressing feminine. You're
Right.
fine with it. 'Cause
Exactly.
Michael Jackson wear them tight black pants,
Mhm.
high water all the way up. Like yeah.
Yep. And then J. Cole, because J. Cole just
He been killing it for a minute.
J. Cole's been on his shit.
Even the taper J. Cole was killing it. College, fresh out of college, J. Cole was killing it.
The come up, J. Cole.
Yeah, J. Cole been doing it for a minute.
So I fuck with him.
Yet.
For real, he hasn't. We actually just went to a J. Cole concert. He was out here in Inglewood at the Forum.
Dope.
And like, bro, like when you see him live and he's performing all the songs that he's had since we were like children,
it's trippy, right?
It's trippy.
How long he's been in the
You
game
forget.
and how much music he's like.
You know, like I remember being in the car here and work out for the first time, and then now I'm a full ass nigga.
Yeah.
Sing the same
been
shit.
doing it for a minute. It's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy when you think about like we still listen how some of the artists we still listen to when we were younger still doing that shit.
Right. It's inspiring, bro.
Nigga, I just realized Wayne like fucking damn near almost 60.
Wayne,
He like in his 50s.
Wayne's not that old.
Yeah, he is. Wayne is
like
Wayne was 16 when he started.
Wayne is like 40.
Nah, this guy,
I
hold on.
swear he's 40.
I'm about to look this shit up right now. He got to be at least 50 something.
Nah, he looking.
His dreads look like he 50 something.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, his dreads look a little crazy right now. But I think man is 39 or 40, something like that.
Oh no, you're right. 39.
39, bro.
Yep.
He 39. God damn, he only 40. God damn, he look like he like 50.
And black don't crack too.
No, that's all that. Nah,
Not
black
on his
don't-
case, nigga.
black don't crack when you don't drink a shit ton of lean and shit.
Right, exactly. That part.
That stuff made it crack. That stuff will make your shit crack, though.
Start seeing some wrinkles in that shit.
Oh man, yeah. But okay, so I like that. So let's move on to the top 5 of all time.
Top 5 of all time. We got Jay-Z,
Okay,
Biggie,
I like that one.
New York.
I like that
Nas,
New
one.
York.
That Big Nasir. I like that.
Tupac,
I was waiting for that one. I was about to judge a little bit if I didn't get Tupac in there.
and in no particular order, Nipsey Hussle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Big Nipsey fan.
Okay. So let's go back now to the reasons.
So a lot of them share similarities in why I fuck with them for all time. But Jay-Z,
So you got Jigga.
great storyteller, and the fact that a lot of people in our generation put a time limit on their success. And I look at Jay-Z, he started Rock Nation when he was 26. Or Rockefeller, that it was back then. Started at
He was
26.
younger than that. Was he?
I think he was.
But no, Jay's been in the game since the 90s.
Yeah, since the 90s. But when he put Reasonable Doubt out, he was 26, I want to say.
Okay.
And just that alone, like a lot of people be like, oh, like after you get a certain age, it's kind of like too late to do certain shit. But it's like, no, like look at the amount of success this man has and the way he's led the culture with hip hop on the East Coast, And
Yeah, he went from rapping fast to
Right.
slowing it down and
Right,
shit. He been killing the game, to be honest. What 4 for 4 was dope.
right.
Yep.
My personal favorite
4 for 4 was hard. Dog.
My personal favorite was Magna Carta, Holy Grail.
With Kanye.
With no, that was
That's
was
Niggas
Watch
in
the Throne.
Paris, or
Watch the Throne. That was
That's Watch the Throne. Okay.
That was a great ass
Niggas
album
in
too.
Paris was a song from that album.
Bro, that song.
Hey, when Kanye
Insane.
want to be Kanye, he can come up with some real shit. He can come up with some good
He
shit.
do his thing.
But when he's left alone in a room by himself,
Right.
some of this shit he paused. Some of this.
Leave him alone. Back away.
Hey, look, I'm not even a
Run.
big fan of either Kanye or Drake, but it's CLB over Donda. It's
Man.
sonically, I can vibe to CLB. That one song I'm stuck on from CLB is that what's that? The girl, look, girl, we're off. I think that shit is funny.
Girls want girls.
That shit is dope. Lil Baby kills it. That Lil Baby killed that beat.
He said, "My girl want a girlfriend."
Yeah, he killed that beat. Lil Baby one of them dudes too.
Yeah.
Just
Consistent.
yeah. All right, so we had Jigga. So the next one was Biggie.
Biggie, cause dude, the storytelling. Honestly, I gotta go with his storytelling with that.
Yeah, we've had me and the homie Bizzle. We go head to head on that. 'Cause I'm a Pac fan.
Okay.
So if you're gonna tell me personally, I'll pick Pac.
Right.
But if you're going straight hip hop, it's hard not to pick Biggie.
I say Biggie for his storytelling, Pac for his passion.
Yeah, I was telling them that Pac had more charisma
Yeah.
than Biggie.
Right.
Biggie was just so good at rapping.
Right.
He was so smooth and he's just so smooth, and it was just different from a majority of New York styles. Majority was like more like in your face and stuff, and you had Biggie come out with the smooth. I'm just a player. I'm not
Right. Exactly.
I'm not out here trying to beat people up. I'm just chilling.
Trying to tell you what it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Biggie. Next up was
Nas.
Nasir.
Nas for just his lyrical like prowess. Like I listened to some Nas stuff earlier and just like I don't know, it's just the way he puts his rhymes together. You can definitely tell like some of the rappers from our generation where they get their shit from listening to Nas and stuff like that. So that's why Nas is on it for me. Just
What's your favorite Nas track?
Oh shoot, I think
If I rule the world.
of course everyone loves that one. I think my favorite's got to be Got Yourself a Gun.
Okay.
Cause
mine is New York
chaos.
State of Mind.
Yeah, that's fire.
That beat is just hard.
It's a great one. What's the other one? Made You Look.
Okay.
Made You Look is another
That's
good
a
one.
good one too.
That's one of my favorites for sure.
That's a good one. Okay, so from Nasir, who we got next?
I said Tupac for the passion. That's pretty much the main reason why Tupac. Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac, Nas, and then Nipsey because of the imprint that he left. You know, a lot of people. I think his last album was barely the beginning, but he's been making music since back in '05.
You know that was technically his first album.
Yeah, I remember. We were talking about the mixtape shit.
Yeah, that's what he. That's where I learned part of it from. That's where I learned it from. Because he talked about how 50 told him, he was like, don't call it an album.
Yeah.
Call it a mixtape.
That part.
And then you can get a fat check later because all you can do is based on your potential and not by hard sales.
Right.
Mixtapes just show how much buzz you got to them.
Facts. So that, judging off, just that first album and the imprint he made and just the way that people felt him when he was here, even so much more after, when he passed, especially on the West Coast, like, there's not many people in this generation nowadays who had that type of legacy left,
He just has so much respect.
Right.
People just had so much respect for him. So I get it. Come from the Bay Area, just hearing how much respect homie had.
Yeah.
Like, I feel it. Like, that's a lot. It's a lot, especially when you're able to maneuver through LA politics like that.
Absolutely.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing I feel stops LA is the politics.
Right. And that's one thing that he prided himself on, and that's one thing, like studying his interviews and just the way that he thought. That was one thing that I wanted to model my career after, is just taking the stairs and not really, doing the whole traditional type of shit that a lot of people do in LA politics.
Oh yeah, and he made good money being the underground and not super mainstream. He made a lot of money doing that shit.
Right.
Shout outs to Nipsey. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Nip.
All right, so you got anything coming up soon?
Coming up soon, I got some singles coming out. It will be to be announced, but just recently dropped a mixtape called Tuition. That's out now on all streaming platforms.
Make sure y'all check that out.
You feel me? Sino Avenue Music.
There you go. We'll have the link in the description.
Absolutely. And some performances definitely coming up at the After Church Club.
Let's go.
Shout
out to AC.
So know AC. Me and AC went to high school together.
Oh, dope. No way.
Yeah, I spent 5 years out here with my dad.
That's fire.
This is how we got here, gang.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, I work on Sunday, so I may be able to pop up to one this Sunday.
Okay, for sure.
May be able to pop up.
I'm gonna keep you guys posted on when the performance is gonna be and shit like that. But
yeah.
It's coming up soon. So
dope. Let us know, because I'll request the time off.
For sure. But yeah, bro.
That's dope. So AC. If you're see AC again, ask him about the Bay Area, because I'm the one that took him. So Casso. Dre.
Yeah.
Dre. Yeah, Casso, and then
I think they were actually in the studio with me in Hollywood.
And then Phil. Well, I know him as AM, but
yep.
Yeah, but he go by DJ. Shout out DJ Phil. He's been on the show before.
Shout out.
Yeah.
It's such a small world out here in LA.
It is.
I already I've ran into so many people just in the
Yeah, I met AM when he was still like trying to get on, and I kind of but like, hey, you should be making more money than
Right.
what you're doing right now.
Right.
Push them to start asking for more money and start being like, if they don't want to take it, it's not for you.
Right.
But now he doing big. He doing big things. He out here.
To.
Yeah. Shout out, all love. It's dope seeing everybody be successful.
Facts, bro.
It's hella dope. Cause I just get the pleasure of just watching the journey.
Right. Be prosperous.
I'm trying to be the next TK Kirkland. I'm like, yeah, I was there with this. I was there with this.
Exactly.
I was there. I was there. Yeah.
Coming up, man.
Oh yeah.
We gonna grind.
There's too much good shit out here to be hearing the same shit over and over and over
Exactly. And I saw who was it? Coach K. He was either Coach K or P from Quality Control. He just tweeted out recently. There's too much money out here. Go get it. You know. Stop underselling yourself. Go get your shit. For real.
There is a shit ton of money out there. Like I said, just even doing the parties, that's an easy way to get yourself on.
Facts.
You bump those up, you keep bumping those up. Eventually, people are gonna start asking you to do more.
Facts.
It's a slow roll. The more you hustle, the more it comes out.
The man who does more than he is paid for will eventually be paid for more than what he does.
Yeah, who would have thought in us doing this for like 8 months, we've already done 27 different episodes.
For real, that's impressive.
And that's just networking, just talking to people, running into people. Just,
right. That's how this shit happen right here.
Yeah. All you can do is just ask. That's all you can do. And it's dope to seeing it's dope me and you being able to meet people now, and we meet them when they're still hustling.
Right.
Then when they start doing more stuff, it's just like dope because we got to get you while you was in the beginning.
In this stage.
Yeah. And I can be able to tell people like, yeah, I met him when he was just starting out here in LA.
Right.
And it's just a dope thing to see.
Exactly, bro. And vice versa. That connection always stays maintained when you can look back and be like, yeah, bro, that's.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start having more repeat. We were trying to get more repeat people on here, so it's always open door. Just come through, chop it up.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, we just like the first episodes to be more about who you are, like who it is, and the next time just come on, we just chop it up, whatever the fuck is going on.
Most definitely, bro.
'Cause there's a bunch of shit going on.
I like that, and I appreciate the hospitality for sure.
Of course, that's what we here for. That's what we here for. We're not here to. We don't really, like I said, we're not monetized. Like I've told it before, we're not monetized. We're pretty sure gonna keep it that way, and we're just more here because I've tried to get on other shows. It's a lot of bullshit you gotta go through.
Bro, it's so much bullshit.
Yeah, like today, someone their management hit me up and it's like, hey, check out this artist, see if he's cool, like good enough to be on your show. And I told him straight up, like we don't care if he's got 100 followers or 100,000. We don't care. If he's an artist that wants to show up, big or small, come through.
Exactly.
If we can be the catalyst that helps you get up, I'd rather take that than some shows charge people to come on.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm like, look, I get it. You're trying to make money, but
come on now.
You can't build the relationship first before you start you start doing all that stuff.
It's about money, but it's not always about money, you know. And it's like we all starting somewhere. We doing our thing. We out in LA, like come on, like let's link up, let's chop it up, you know. Let's have good energy.
Always. So let's talk more about your musical process. Like how's your music? How do you start when you want to make a track? Are you cold starting, or you already kind of have an idea of what you're gonna cook up? You've already written for it, or what's kind of your process?
So I'm always trying to be a step ahead of myself, and I'm always thinking about music even when I'm not making it. So like if I hear something on any given day, or if I think of something, just like random lyric or a random tune, I'll either hum it into my phone in the voice memos and just be like, all right, I'm gonna save that for later, go home and cook up the beat and then write it out. You know, sometimes I'll have one phrase in my head over and over again that it's just like it sounds catchy.
Ends up being the hook.
Write it down, type it out, you know. It really changes. There's not really a definite process that I do, but I will say home is usually the place where I cook up the most, because just it's a different feeling being in your own home studio. And
mine's the shower.
You know, there we go. There we go.
Mine's the shower.
You know, we all got the places where it just clicks.
In the shower. I don't understand it, but it's
Shaggy over here. Is this love? Is this love?
yeah. I'll be in the shower just
That
chilling.
I'm feeling.
Thank God it's my water bill I gotta pay.
Right.
I could already hear it. Man. It's
So,
crazy.
but yeah, that's literally it. Like, it doesn't really happen one way every time, but I never throw the idea away. I'm always gonna like finish it. That's the one thing that's always repetitive when I cook up is like, if I start with something, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna see it through. It's a bad habit to not finish, you know, or just throw something away because you can't get it right away.
Yeah, I got that bad habit. I have a bunch of music written.
Yeah, bro, you gotta finish.
I don't care.
You gotta
I'd rather
cook,
just
bro.
pass it on to somebody and be like, do what you want to do with it.
You can't half cook a chicken, you know.
Oh no, you're right. You can't. You can't. Nah. No, I just remember I told you before. I've had bad experiences as an artist. That's why
Right.
I'm in this position I'm in now.
No, I feel you.
Yeah. So it's kind of more or less that kind of unfortunately turned me off to the idea.
It's it's a constant battle. It's really like a battle with yourself. The more you are disciplined as an artist or as a producer, whatever you are, if you're making music, but like the more you follow it through, the more you see it through, and you're like, all right, I got this. I'm gonna set this as the end goal. I'm gonna follow through. I'm gonna finish this. Even put timers on yourself. I'm gonna finish this by this time. You will always have a product that you're either proud of or that you can at least hold, have it
Yeah.
be tangible, you know?
No, absolutely. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot. It does take a lot to constantly do it because even now when I'm doing this, we don't get really much feedback. We don't get much feedback for it. I'm like, damn, but it is what it is. Like, this is eventually gonna work out. The more and more people we have on.
The more you do it, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I know we're not the most exciting people because I don't like to talk about certain things with people.
Right.
Keep it respectable.
Some
And
hot topics and stuff.
we'll have some hot topics that everybody can talk about. Like, I don't get involved with people's politics. Like, I don't.
Right.
Like, some artists have been on. It's very apparent that they're part of certain organizations, but I don't want to be one of the ones that pries and tries to get into all that shit because it's not my business.
Right.
And I'm
like,
not trying to be that kind of interviewer
right.
who's more worried about your negative shit than more worried about what you got going on.
That's
cool.
part. So, but yeah, that's really it. Like, you know, just as an artist, just being consistent, following through, and making sure I make something, even if I'm not like really, I don't think it's my best. At the end of it, I still put in my best through the process of it, you know.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Dope. That's what's up. All right. Well, we're getting close to that hour mark, so we can go ahead and start slowly wrapping this up. So like you just said, you got a couple singles coming out. Do you have hard dates on them, or just kind of just like
to be announced?
There you go.
To be announced.
To be announced. All right. And then make sure you shout out all your social medias,
For sure.
your Spotify names. I know sometimes that differs. So go ahead and shout all that out.
Social media, you can follow me at avmixedit, AVMixedit. Independent record label, Sino Avenue Music. You can follow that at Sino Avenue on Instagram. Straight like that. You can follow my boy right here, Soy Sauce, part of Sino Avenue Music. Tell him your tag, bro.
Once again, it's gonna be Soy Sauce, 2 Y's. You can get those beats, or are you trying to hear something new? Come my way.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Let's
So
go.
as you can see, you can hear that track again. What's the name of the track again?
Track is called Ish Talk.
It's Talk. Make sure y'all go run it up all platforms.
All platforms.
All
Tidal,
platforms.
Spotify, Apple, whatever you want. YouTube.
And
Fuck
there
with
you
it.
go. There you go. There you go. Well, we appreciate you coming on, big dog.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it, for real. Appreciate the hospitality.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have you back on again because when everything start dropping, we're gonna have to come back.
Oh, yeah.
Have back in.
Man,
talk
we need
to
an
y'all.
It's hot.
update. We need an
Oh, yeah.
update on this journey, man.
Absolutely, bro. Y'all gonna be there.
All right. Well, you already know what it is. The Add Me to Your Playlist podcast. It's Shaggy Dashwood here with DJ Cabby Slow.
Good.
We got Mr. Av Hamilton,
Av Hamilton.
and Mr. Soy Sauce in the background. All right, so appreciate everybody who come through, come watch us. God bless. Y'all be safe. We'll see y'all again next week. And shit, that's it. We're going to let y'all listen to this on the way out.
See y'all next time.
Yup.
Catch it like some yeast. Never catch me slipping like I'm walking with a piece. Just like the homies rocking with the khakis in the crease. You posting